Welcome to Zenful Conversations, and thanks so much for coming by. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here to receive, to give, for sharing your love in this community. The message we're receiving this year is asking us to drop inward, to treat it as a practice, to feel every nuance of it. Oh, some may say it's subtle, but it depends on how it's received, if you ask me. This is powerful and profound. The message were offered by Mark Nepo in his New York Times best-selling book, The Book of Awakening, described as having the life you want by being present to the life you have. And we've gone over that Zen saying a few times, but it really puts it into perspective as to why we're here. Before enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. And so we may ask ourselves, what's the difference, or what is the point if both before and after we are doing the exact same things? The difference is in the being, not in the doing. The difference is not in what is being done, but is who is doing it. This is who we become. That's why this self-love is so important. I don't really attach my name to people too frequently, but I do believe in Dr. Darcy Lord, and she has that program coming up, and I hope everybody listens and joins. The message we're offered today, this day number 1818. We're here every single day. Today is day number 1818. The message we're offered to receive is titled Remembering and Forgetting. Remembering and Forgetting. There's a quote offered to us by Juan Ramon Jimenez. What can I do to always remember who I really am? Most of our searching is looking for ways to discover who we already are. In this, we are a forgetful species. And perhaps what Adam and Eve lost when kicked out of Eden was their ability to remember what is sacred. Thus, we continually run into mountains and rivers, run to the farthest sea and into the arms of strangers, all to be shaken into remembering. And some of us lead simple lives, hoping to practice how not to forget. But part of our journey is the forgetting and this remembering. Part of our journey is this forgetting and this remembering. It is a special part of what makes us human. So what can we do? Well, it is no secret that slowness remembers and hurry forgets. That softness remembers and hardness forgets. That surrender remembers and fear forgets. It is beautifully difficult to remember who we really are. But we help each other every time we fill the cup of truth and hold each other up after drinking from it. Oh, these messages are powerful. The experience of expressing this message here is powerful. I hope you could feel it as it's being received. The meditation we're offered to get this to stick. Sit quietly, if you can, and allow a place where you don't feel to present itself. So do you hear that? First, sit quietly. Key factor. Allow a place where you don't feel to present itself. Breathe slowly into this place. For where we are numb, we have forgotten. So slow your way into remembering. Breathe softly over this place, imagining your breath is a cleansing water. After a time, try to recall the last time you felt something in this place. Give yourself a little affirmation of kindness and gently open your eyes. This first line, most of our searching is looking for ways to discover who we already are. And this part of our journey is this forgetting and this remembering. It is a special part of what makes us human. Slowness remembers and hurry forgets. Softness remembers and hardness forgets. Surrender remembers and fear forgets. It is beautifully difficult to remember who we really are. But we help each other every time we fill the cup of truth and hold each other up after drinking from it. Beautiful. Beautiful, Mark Nepo. I am in love with this message this year. So joyful. These messages are a joy to my soul, and I hope you feel it too. The 365 Spiritual Journal by Zen mirrors awareness questions for the soul journaling prompt for today. This one's asking for a little bit of effort. Make a short story, a poem, or contemplation about where you could be in life 1 year from now if you control your fears. So basically, write a letter to yourself a year from now, stating that I controlled my fears, and because of that, this is what I was able to be. This is how I've grown. This is what came about because of that. Where you could be Notice it's not should be, it's could. We could have the most amazing practice. Not should, could. Where you could be in life 1 year from now if you controlled your fears. That's a good one. The fears, I think it's sometimes whether or not, sometimes is it fear or is it logic? So it takes a good looking at with non-judgmental and loving eyes sometimes to really see, because we have a way with ourselves of skirting around the issue or making it look a certain way. We're talking about going deeper though. Can't fool yourself that on that deep level. You don't want to. It just takes a little bit of looking at it differently, I suspect. Different perspective. We get to choose. We get to choose how we see things. That's what's interesting about this whole perspective stuff. So we can actually choose to look at it a different way. Some of these things are miraculous. These tools we have. I think one of the things from one of the important parts of today's message is this slowness remembers and hurry forgets. I think we need to slow down. We need to slow down in order to hear our own intuition. To let our inner guidance be our highest authority, we need to slow down. Tune in with it, practice, befriend it. It's no secret that slowness remembers and hurry forgets. That softness remembers and hardness forgets. That surrender remembers and fear forgets. It's beautifully difficult to remember who we really are. What a lovely message. Thank you for being here. Thanks for sharing in this space. Please visit zenfulconversations.com for all the offerings. There's a guest speaker next week. This coming week, we have Wednesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Carol Pesci is our guest speaker. This is an interactive conversation via Zoom, and she's the founder and owner of Little Pink Press Publishing Company. She believes women have a book in them, and she'd like to help you get yours out. It's liberating. So this will be a wonderful conversation. Bring your questions. You want to find a cozy, comfortable place to sit. Bring your favorite beverage. Bring your questions. Come have a good time. They're free of charge. I appreciate your support of these offerings. Thanks for being here. Truly, in honest, deep gratitude. Namaste. Namaste.